Throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah, twerking like Miley. Don't pop it like
Definitely a great idea, and a couple of shots being put through here. They're playing 3 people down by Ivy and in the middle, so not at all a bad setup. And Titan going still for the all armor setup that you were pointing out earlier today. This is what they do now, right? Yeah. It's the Glock train.
It's kind of been their calling card.
They're on train as well. I mean, if
you
weren't going to do a Glock train,
one?
yeah, if you weren't going to do a Glock train on train, where are you going to do it?
And they're going to go for the A site, but this could actually go fairly wrong for them. 3 players holding solid on the site, and a 4th one in connector here for Hellraisers. This comes down to hitting the shots, and Angel already going to start tagging up. RPK takes out Moo, however, so there we go, the trade back and forth. But are they actually going to be able to get the bomb planet? It looks like they will.
Yeah, Curtiu coming close here, 5-7 in hand, a lot of bullets. Finally a headshot, but actually Titan are trading favorably. Angel is on 1 health as well. That's not cool at all. And Doja's got no armor, so this is going to be a really tough retake for Hellraisers. In fact, practically impossible at this rate. One falling down, Angel with a headshot on Kenny. I think he lost his step on the ladder then. And a smoke goes off. Doja trying to see if he can zone them out, but he's playing alone. He's going to get the 1 kill, gets taken out by Maniac, who gets a double, and Titan will win that pistol round. Scary thing, though, I mean, that courtyard is the stretch, the lanes between the trains are so long. USPS versus Glock there, I mean, USP is a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, it trumps it hands down. The fact that Hellraisers also had 4 players on that site, it's incredible that Titan actually get in there and are able to get a bomb plant and then actually trade favorably. I mean, so many things going against Hellraisers that round. And from what we saw already, the first time that we saw these 2 teams play this map, every T round is worth its weight in gold. Like, just, it is so important to get these rounds because they were ending halves where it was like 13-2. So you need to be picking up the pistol. This is a huge win for Titan now. The fact that they picked up the T-side pistol, they could get another 2 rounds behind this. So important now, and Existence opens it up strong, takes out Moo.
Yeah, oh, Angel, great double kill, almost a 3rd one, leaving Existence on less than half health, and there's going to be Doja picking it up, so a really good return round here. I mean, Hellraisers doing significant damage. Still a tough 1v2 here for Doja, but he's going to pick up the 1 kill, and now he's instantly trying to... He's actually going to run back in. I thought he was maybe trying to switch up his position entirely. Maniac is right next to Doja here. Grenade runs up, and it's in the smoke that Maniac comes out on top. That could have gone either way, it seemed like. No vision for anyone there.
That just shows you it's entirely too close. Angel with this perfect backstab. Look at this. Just nobody know. They had no idea that he was coming through there. Nearly takes out Existence as well in that exchange. I mean, magical play from him. Doja right now up to 4,200. Doja up at 4,200. Is Doja going to op again? We've seen that in the past.
Yeah, we have seen it a couple of times. It's always a little bit surprising, but why not? Look how fast you can be in this courtyard. That's one of the really scary things about this map. As opposed to the earlier versions, you can actually be here so incredibly quickly. Normally, oh well, Apex picking up some really good kills, then the round is over before it even gets started, really. But in 1.6 train, you could snipe under the train, so even though the T's could be in the courtyard really quickly, usually they get their feet shot out, or you could throw grenades in there to stop them. Whereas here, it feels like any HE grenades are going to land behind the terrorists almost. It's kind of hard to deal with, really. Yeah,
that's what you wonder about. And what my question is, can you actually manage to time it so you can lob the nade over the train, over the first train at the entrance to A main, to T main, basically, and manage to just drop it on their heads if they're running through that quickly, right?
We know so little about this map that it's going to have to be... It's all a test right now. I mean, no one's really played it enough to say anything about how it's going to be.
Look at how few nades Hellraisers have right now, though. This is really big. It's going to come down to the rifles, essentially, for them, whereas Titan fully naded out. Now, can they actually put those nades to use? That's the real question here. Have we got any kind of tricky smokes coming through for Titan? Because Titan go back to a very old type of setup. 2-1-2, flat out.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they can make that work. Can we see where Apex is right now? Well, he had a grenade selected, so I was wondering who's going to put something up. Angel, though, will be taking out Maniac, and they are setting him outside of T-spawn. He's still just down here, ready and waiting. And just going to be a smoke towards the left-hand side there. Trying so not anyone who's playing all the way at the back of that lane.
Moo is on high, however. Flash dodged for him. And he's got eyes on both Pop Dog and T-Main right now, so this is actually a pretty interesting position from him. Going to be a bit of a gamble, but he walks back and takes out Apex. This guy is everywhere. He's like a turret. Existence will catch him out, however. And there's the follow-up shot, but Kenny misses down to 8 HP. Bomb gets dropped up on top of the train as well. That's not going to help. And Adrian trading favorably, taking out RPK. So slowly but surely, Titan have been whittled down to a nub. Kenny, he's only standing 8 points high.
Oh, not a lot to do here. Save the orb, I think, is the best call at this point. Even though it's a little bit tough, but he's at least not got a lot of time left, so they won't be able to chase him too far, though. Doja's actually really quick here. He's going to catch him. All right, that was some nice movement up the ladder then. Thought it was going to take at least a couple of seconds for that to happen, but Hellraisers pick up the round, surviving 3 members, and make it 3-1. It's a pretty good job on their part.
Nah, so far, so good, it looks like. First hurdle has been, you know, they got over it, and now it comes down to them. Well, I mean, we're really just going off of one map that we've seen between both of these teams on this map, and it was extremely CT-sided, extremely. So we should be seeing a lot more rounds like this one from Hellraisers.
Flashbangs being thrown over into the yard just to help the teammates come out there. That was Maniac doing a bit of that in the background. And move with the AWP back here. Curtiu and Angel, 2 really strong kills to start off the round with, and a third one from Curtiu, meaning Maniac is now going to be alone as Moo also picked off Kenny with a headshot from the AWP. Trying to see if he can get into this courtyard. And I think, without saying too much, I think part of what we're seeing here is running in. You could be there quick, yes, but without any kind of, you need more backup than just flashes, essentially. They're sort of getting locked down in those lanes a little bit.
Yeah, they need to get the smokes out. Oh, there's the pause. And Curtiu has left the game, so it's actually a pause thrown in there by Hellraisers, but it seems to be for a technical problem, so we aren't going to call that, it's not the tactical timeout or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Titan, I mean, they're running in there with full nades basically as well. They aren't setting up with smokes. They have one smoke for the main alley, but past that, we really didn't see too much from them. And the main thing as well is that when you're going to play ultra aggressive like that, everybody needs to know where they're looking. They need to know the common angles that the CC players are going to be holding. I mean, and that's how you basically make the play go if you're going to go in for that kind of rush scenario, because you need to count on you need to have your quadrant basically of that bomb set that you're focused on, and then you know that, the next teammate in line is watching this quadrant, and the next teammate, right? And you break it down that way. But right now, Titan are just so fresh on it for their T side. Have they even figured out any of that? It's not looking like it.
I mean, the traditional problem with rushing a courtyard on train, even in Global Offensive, but also going further back, is that the most common setup for the CT point of view is to actually have 4 people initially in A, because you can rush A, so you just run 4 people there. If nothing happens in the first 10 seconds, then one guy rotates back through C connector, and then you do 3A and 2B. That's the most standard setup you can probably have on train. So if you rush, you're rushing into 4 people. That's no fun at all, right? And then the other problem, I think, is if you do want to rush, then you can't just stop halfway through. Like, if you stop by electric and stop by the first train and try and take aim fights there, you're probably not going to come out on top. So you need to keep pushing until you get the bomb down, and then you can start fighting. But no half-Cs there. You got to go all the way.
No halvesies, you're right. Oh, they go nearly all the way here, Titan, with this eco. 4 Glocks, basically. Or no, 3 Glocks and 2 P250s. That's about it. No nades picked up for them, so we'll see what they're capable of. Right now, they're kind of holding around, making sure that Hellraisers can't push aggressively anywhere on the map. I'm just hoping to kind of get lucky, it seems. And Kenny all the way on the right side of Ivy as well. Not really sure what he's going to be doing over there. 3 players for Titan as well over here. So they're kind of hoping basically that they might have just like 1 rifle or an AWP. Moo's going to be back here holding this line, and they might be able to catch him off guard.
Yeah, maybe someone from Hellraisers is going to get impatient and come take a look somewhere. I mean, actually pushing aggressively on Ivy is one of my favorite things, or used to be one of my favorite things, because the amount of information you get once you get down to the back lane on the terror side there, you can see all the way to T-spawn. If anyone's holding outside, setting up for grenades or anything, at that point, maybe even get a couple of kills or just 1. But just the information that no one's down there is huge on this map. So I'm definitely expecting the CTs on this map to, again, be pushing Ivy and try and see if they can make that work.
Well, actually, Kenny manages to get up there and take out Curtiu, who got headshot from the guys pushing up through main. So actually not too bad, I suppose. They managed to get 1 kill out of that. It's not like they were going to really force anything there. It seems like Hellraisers, they're pretty confident in their ability to hold that position.
It's back into a 3-3 scenario here. The game is tied currently. And let's see what Hellraisers will come up with here in the 7th round. Or Titan. Again, they do have a lot of smokes and a lot of interesting things that they might try and show us here. So far, they've been using the smokes once they're sort of at the bomb site, so they want to throw them like that. And it's been working all right. I mean, they've come close a couple of times, so don't really blame them for trying it.
Oh, HE, touchdown. What? It actually goes back. Oh, it goes too far. Ah, but this is clever. This is very nice.
Yeah, and this is something that they were doing in the last match as well. On both sides, actually. They also did it on the right-hand side. So definitely a very cool idea. I think Hellraisers did it a couple of times, too. It's yeah.
I wonder if they can make that work, though, or somebody's going to go for the peek. I mean, Curtiu's still back there holding. Curtiu going to peek out? I mean, Kenny doesn't see him clearly, whereas Kenny could have seen that angle before. So actually putting that smoke up there doesn't allow for the boost over.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a nice headshot. Maniac, did he not have head armor, or was it just already softened up? It looked like there was a lot of blood then, so I think he was lacking the head armor. Apex going to be held back, and the rest of the Titan team seem to be moving towards, well, Pop Dog and main entrance here. So 2-1-2 essentially. Apex with a good, strong opening there to take down Adren, and putting a shot through. It's going to be Existence to pick it up, as Kucha sort of ended up going down in the end. Moo missing a shot, which could have been a really important kill. They're now a man down on the Hellraiser side, and their economy is still not that amazing. They really got to keep winning rounds here, CT side.
Yeah, they can't afford to really give this one up, but that bomb has just been planted. Moo not quite in position. Now he's got a long line onto Pop Dog, so actually not too bad a position for him to be holding here. But still, 3-on-4 scenario going into the retake. Doja takes that fight and loses it. Actually, it's Angel who's going to get caught by Existence. Doja instead does manage to be successful. And just trading AWP shots, they're not quite able to get it done, and they actually line up. I think that was one shot, one bullet for 2 headshots there. They lined up perfectly for RPK.
Yeah, that was wonderful. At least it was like 2 taps, I think. Maybe he just clicked twice, and that was it. 4-3, and into the 8th round, Hellraisers are going to be able to muster a full buy. But then after this, they will have to eco. Last time we saw this map, it looked incredibly CT-sided, but we were sort of theory crafting as well and saying, well, it's the first time it's been played. You can't really draw a conclusion yet. So maybe the T side is still going to be really viable. We just don't know yet.
Well, what we're seeing right now is really is that brute force method, where it's just like we're going to just kind of set up for these aim fights, and whoever wins those fights is kind of going to dictate the rest of the round. Because Apex, that last one, he was able to clear out the back lines by literally walking through and taking a straight-up fight. Existence as well, pushing on top of Train, and it's just been a series of duels, essentially. Nothing too much based around like the flashes, the smokes, etc. yet.
Doja playing back here between the bomb train and the first train in the B-bomb site. And Kucha will end up picking off Apex, so strong start for Hellraisers at least, although Kucha was very low on health, but so is Kenny, down to 6, so could go either way. Strong presence still over at the Ivy position. Nearly 3 people holding back here once again.
And do they have some kind of boost in mind here? No, Existence is baiting, basically.
Spots out one. They come out of Pop Dog as well. And yeah, Moo saw that. Pretty nice adjustment, but he still goes down. Maniac clicking away with the AK. 3v4, and the bomb is trapped in the back lane then. Kenny now alone with 6 health. Still not much of an opening for him here to really do anything. Does he spot out anyone? Oh, he's going to end up going down. Doja with a nice finishing kill, but Adrian with a double. And then we're back into 4-4, and Titan, they really don't have money to buy. It's back and forth all the time here.
Yeah, it seems like it. I mean, that resets their economy. So now Titan are going to have to eat another round of eco. They're going to have plenty of money in the next round, though, so shouldn't be the end of the world for them here. Whereas Hellraisers, that's going to stabilize them somewhat. They're still fairly low as well, so it's still kind of touch and go between both of these teams. Right now, Hellraisers, though, in that last round at least, they looked much more solid. Even with Moo getting taken out and Kucha getting the entry frag, and basically kind of, it really is just that, though. Titan are getting whittled down when they try and push onto a site, and it just seems like they don't quite know yet where to be pre-aiming, where to be looking for the Hellraisers players.
Moo had to restrain himself to not take out his teammate.
What? A door
then.
just literally flew down the hallway. What was that?
I think it's the TV monitor, isn't it? That falls off the... There's like a monitor that's right there.
Wow.
That can get shot down, but it disappears after a while.
I bet you Titan are just like, what the hell is going on? First there were chickens, now they're flying TV monitors?
Yeah, there's one up in the sniper nest as well. The reason... So I thought what you could do is you could shoot the TV monitor down and carry it over into the bomb and then put the bomb down inside it, but it disappears after a while. I checked. It's just a very sad time.
The day that kind of play actually happens, like the barrel on A-side overpass, using that to like cover the bomb, like if that actually ever happens in an official match,
yeah,
minds will be blown.
I hope not. Never ever. Oh, look at this aggressive push down Ivy from the CT side. Very cool stuff, and they're actually going to get him in. Leg shot then into Adren, but are they going to realize it here? Kucha with a great double return. Even though Adrian died. That's definitely a nice idea. RPK out here with the Galil in hand. He's got to be careful. 2 different angles for him to hold, but actually it works out quite well for him. Still got a little bit left, but Angel takes 1, then takes 2, and now it's all in existence.
Yeah, just basically Kucha and Angel doing huge work. 1-for-1s would have been decent. 2-for-1 kills. I mean, they even gave up Adrian. The guy was wounded anyway. He wasn't going to be around much longer, so better trade him. Keep Kucha at decent HP. I mean... 1-on-3 scenario for Existence, and he isn't anywhere near to getting this bomb down on the site. He is waiting out. I mean, there's still 50 seconds left, so he's waiting, basically trying to draw, perhaps make Hellraisers think that he's going around to the B site, but these smokes, these nades, basically going to make it very clear indeed where he is, and Doja was already lying in wait in Pop Dog, so no hope at all for Existence in that scenario.
Titan into the 11th round here, and Hellraisers are starting to sort of come back a little bit. Also, Titan don't really have a lot of money in this round. They are going to have to eco one more time, and Hellraisers, they're starting to build up a bit of a bank at least.
Yeah, now you mean 8,500 on Doja at the beginning of the round, so it's starting to get there right now for Hellraisers. They're going to start having that cushion to work with, and just like in the old train, well, like in any CT scenario, if the CT sides start to get money, like RPK experimenting, if you can boost up on that pipe, you know, that's the extent of it right here. You know, it's like they're still trying to figure out like where can we actually boost.
So the thing is, actually, those types of boost on train, there are practically none of them. Like the map is in that sense pretty well polished. That I've tried for a really long time to look for like weird spots like that, and there are hardly any. So can be a little bit hard to deal with. Jumping AWP in the background there for Angel. And he's actually going to pick up a kill, but I don't think jumping.
Is he not at the simple level?
I don't think anyone, apart from simple, is on that level. I'm not sure anyone else really wants to be. Oh,
everybody likes playing in tournaments, mate.
Oh, Kenny actually just crouches in front of the fire and does a bit of a pre-fire on Curtiu, ran right into that bullet. Just a question of time here before Kenny's gone, really. They all group up for him, and it's going to be Doja to pick it up. So 7-4, and leading on in the game now. Hellraisers up with 3 rounds. And finally, Titan able to put together another buy here with Kenny and the AWP. I mean, having Kenny AWP on this map probably is a really good tool for opening up, or winning up the rounds, simply. If you can get just one entry frag somewhere, it's going to make life a little bit harder on Hellraisers. So I don't blame them for trying to do that, really.
I'm curious now, Titan again. This time around they're putting 3 guys towards Ivy, so that's a little bit of a change. But again, 2 guys holding up close, and there we go. Aggression straight up from Ivy, and now Hellraisers looking to take the trade, trying to take this battle, and Adren just pushing forward. Not going to quite find that shot, no luck there. Apex, Maniac, everybody coming out ahead as far as Titan is concerned. Apex catches Adrian as well, and it completely falls apart in this round for Hellraisers. They tried to go for the ultra aggression, and the fact that Titan had 3 players there, of course Hellraisers aren't expecting that. They're expecting perhaps 1 player's max 2.
Yeah. Well, that's, I mean, triple entry for Apex. Just too much to handle, really. Doja clicking once. I'm not sure if they heard that. The silencer might have made it a little bit tricky to know where he was at, but either way, the best he could do here is getting a bunch of exit frags and make life really hard for Titan. Obviously, Hellraisers can buy a lot in this upcoming round anyway, so if he can just make sure that Titan, if they lose the upcoming round, they'll have next to nothing. Just really taking the rifles away right now is a big deal.
That's not too bad there. First start onto Existence. If you could find 1 more, that's when it would really
Apex
be
is low
high
back
value.
here.
Yeah, kind of not sure. Doja instead is going to save the AWP, and that's equally good.
Yeah, not at all bad. I mean, he's starting with 12,000 here, but obviously it makes a difference if you have to spend $4,750 on an AWP. No reason to do that if you don't have to, especially because they've been running a double up setup anyway, so he's pretty going to... I mean, if they wanted to rebuy the double up, they won't, but if they wanted to, then they'd have to put a lot of money into that as well. 7-5, moving into the 13th round. This is a lot better for Titan than it was last time when they were playing T-side. They're doing just significantly better, in my opinion.
5 rounds on T-side, that's already a massive improvement. Just flat out massive improvement here. And again, look at Titan, again, 3 players. Oh, there it is. Kenny gets it right. Nicely done, and there's the opening.
Yep. Using him for exactly what I imagined they had planned then. I think Doja failed the smoke that he himself put up over at B. I think last time he wanted to play it differently. He actually played that smoke super cool. But this time, not quite as well, and he ends up falling back. RPK will take down Adrian. Now they're playing 3 people on the side. Doja's trying to rotate back in towards the B bomb side, just checking out what's going on. But Titan really seems to be favoring A here. I mean, have they even run B a single time? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Not a single time that I've seen, that we've seen.
There's Angel playing to Electric. Cooch gonna pick up the 1 kill, and a good spray down from Angel. Picks up 1, changes the angle. He's gotta be careful though, he's getting shot in the back. Angel making it work. Pistol is out, 11 bullets left here. Can he get time to reload? He actually trying to do it, but he's going to get dropped to Maniac, and now it's back into a 2v2. 30 seconds, though, and they're just picking up the bomb now, and there's a guy close to sight. This is a little bit scary, actually, for Titan.
Oh, what a shot by Existence. Way to save it there. Now Curtiu. Curtiu 1v2. He gets spotted. Now they know. He takes out Existence with a very rapid flick shot there. Maniac, actually, he could attempt to go for the fight. He has to, actually, and he's going to win it.
How much time? There was just 10 seconds left.
That was such a shame, actually. Curtiu at that point could have possibly just started to run and get behind that bomb site. But once he figured out where Maniac actually was, how far away he was, it was too late. He was already committed to the fight.
Yeah, we obviously know a little bit more than Curtiu. The 6-7, and Titan just continue to train on here, getting good entry frags and building the rounds off of that, it seems. 14th round is coming up now, and we'll have to see if Hellraisers can come up with something great here. Angel being boosted up, so that's a nice little trick. Try and see if they could find an opening via that, but Apex will drop him really quickly.
Oh, that was actually really clean work there by Apex. Not easy to spot the man, especially with the silencer.
This is kind of how Dojo was playing last time, playing around the smoke that he himself put up and just trying to catch someone off guard. And he did it like 2 or 3 rounds last time they played here on the CT side. Again, trying to get the pick off, and Maniac will go down. Dojo, very tagged up, has to run for it, and you can tell RPK, he can sense it.
Does he get the job done? Yes, he does. Takes out Dojo, who only had 13 HP, right? So, not too easy there. I mean, not too difficult to task. Adrian.
Oh no, but he's being flanked as well.
This
Apex
is perfect.
He's coming up from behind him. Adrian either has to move quick or he has to be slow and wait for Apex. Otherwise, it's going to be horrible.
Oh, this is going to be flawless. Right on the money. This is perfect. He's got them both right in his sights. 2 kills, drops the bomb carrier, and now can fade away in the smoke like a goddamn ninja. Apex. Now what do? Both of them are going to be sitting here on this bomb. Long-range fight potentially, but he gets spotted out, and there you go. That's what Apex is capable of. Picks up the headshot instantly.
Yeah, really good stuff here. Curtiu now playing all the way in the back. Bomb has been picked up, and Apex going to try and put it down. Perfect position. Oh, Curtiu, can he spot it? Oh, he can, but what? Apex lands another headshot and makes it for a triple, and even looks like he's just stunned himself. He just let go of his mouse and keyboard and thought, what just happened?
And you know who are asking what the hell just happened? Hellraisers, where did all their money go? Where did all these rounds come from for Titan? All of a sudden, just a couple of days ago already, just the magnificence of the timing of this. Existence leaps away, desperate to just find some kind of angle to hide behind, but it was not meant to be.
Yeah, and imagine if Adrian's timing is off by a couple of seconds and then Apex walks up behind him and then like the whole round actually crumbles in a matter of seconds. 15th round is coming up now, and Hellraisers, from the little tiny sample size that we have, it seems like they're behind right now, but who knows. Mu will be picking off Apex here, and Dojo making his way close to the main entrance. If only someone could pop flash him in, that would probably be helpful.
Would be really nice, but nobody close by. The only man there is, well, I mean, Mu is kind of far away to be able to do anything. Dojo just patiently waiting. And he hears the steps running away, so now he begins his infiltration mission. Cue the James Bond music.
Oh, but Kenny's coming up from the other side, so once again, the timing here could work out against Dojo, though he does hear him. Kenny's just close enough, and that's an important kill. Not only does he get the kill, but now that lets the rest of the Titan know that we've actually been figured out. They know we're nowhere else on the map. We're locked in. We have to do something. Grenade in. Great grenade. A lot of damage onto Titan here. Angel playing inside the site. Gonna pick up the one. And this looks like it's going to be Hellraisers picking up the final round.
Yeah, with 4 players on this side alive as well. This is now an impossible situation. Existence could potentially outflank them completely, and he's going to catch him reloading as well. But Adrian reacts in time, gets the shot onto Existence with that scout, and it's going to be down to RPK now, 1v4, trying to rotate towards this A site, but he's been spotted. Dojo, alive with that AWP, misses the shot, but that's all the info that they need.
Molotov up. They have 2 more as well, so, I mean, with 6 seconds left here, RPK is in a bit of a tough spot. Ends up going down to Adrian, and that will be 8-7 in favor of Hellraisers, just barely. Overall, seemed like a pretty solid first half for Titan. Mainly built off of some pretty good entry frags and a lot of action in the A bomb side, really.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot, actually. It wasn't until the very end that they actually started to change things up and go towards the B site. And even then, it wasn't about planting the bomb. It was about getting headshots. Apex, just monster. And now we go into the second half here, and again, really, do we expect to see the same scoreline? Do we expect to see Titan lock it down on CT side? Have Hellraisers changed things up?
Well, so they buy the 3 smokes, so I have to see what's going on here. We have to follow them just a little bit to see if they're going to try something, or if they're going to go sort of like what Titan did and actually try and set up somewhere else.
They've had the time to actually learn those smokes.
So far, no one, I think.
No.
Mu is kind of close, but no. Seems like they're just holding steady. Could still use those smokes over at B if they wanted to. Try and zone out the bomb site and get in there.
They could go for the connector smoke. I mean, they could go for a smoke on high. 3 smokes would be more than enough to get onto that bomb site and potentially get a bomb plant.
Adrian's holding kind of cool by the ladder. He was ready. If someone walked in there, he could have instantly taken him out. So they're going to boost on over. Adrian going to throw the one smoke down towards the sidewalk here, which is a small indication that something might be happening at B. But they are rotating back again. I mean, they can quickly run back towards A through Pop Dog if they wanted to. Are they going to go for it?
That bomb is making its way up into Brown Halls.
Oh, here's
right
a couple
now.
of smokes running in. Where are they going to land on that bomb site? So one lands on the one side, one on the other side. Definitely an attempt at a fake here. So really good job. And on the actual bomb site, Maniac is low on health, but they haven't spotted him finally. They managed to pick him off, and Doja will come up with a good, strong double kill. Now the rest of the rotation coming in. They line up for Angel. He takes 2. Was that in 1 bullet? I'm not sure if it was, but that was crazy. And Curtiu will pick off Kenny. Nice fake from Hellraisers. That's a fake that works on like multiple levels, because the first smoke is going to be down towards sidewalk. When nothing happens, the people playing B are going to call it out and say they're not really coming. Then the smoke's landed A. That's going to be further evidence. Oh, wait, they actually might be coming A instead. And then they go back to B. So that was a back and forth idea there for Hellraisers. Nice
Especially
idea.
because Titan right now, they're not going to be familiar with the smokes, the timings, the plays. They're still going to be wondering a little bit. So the fact that Hellraisers are able to get those smokes up like that, it really is going to try and at least delay Titan long enough for 3 of them to run through as a group through connector into Angel's crosshairs.
Yeah.
So in the end, everything working out perfectly for Hellraisers, and clearly they've done their homework.
Yeah, definitely liked seeing that. Just looked a little bit better than what we've been seeing earlier. Still so much slow on this map, though. It's really early to try and call it. Double scout on the Titan side. I really like that as well. This is definitely a map where it makes sense to buy almost, I would say, as many scouts as you can get away with here. Because the range is going to be ridiculous.
And you got trains to jump over aplenty.
Yeah.
All these angles, so nasty.
Can we check out where Doja's holding right now? I'm wondering. Oh, he's just waiting. They've got a lot of smokes again.
Oh, they could try and set up. I mean, I'm wondering. None of them have actually made use of the cubby of like the windows up here that you can shoot through to try and throw a long-range smoke. So none of them have actually made that play quite yet. Adrian's setting up for a bit of a pop flash if he wants it.
Existence, this is a very smokeable position, exactly where Existence is holding, so they got to be a little bit careful about that. Smoke goes on over to the top of the train. It's also a cool idea, and oh, this is almost just headshot angle for Existence, and Maniac hiding down here. They haven't checked it out yet. He's going to get the 1 kill, comes out, but it goes down to Adren. Otherwise, that would have been a big opening. 4v4 now. And Doja running and gunning with that MAC-10, going to be picking off RPK, and Existence very low on health. Ends up dropping, so seems like a decent round for Hellraisers so far. Bomb down, and they're in a 2v3. And they will close out the remaining 2 players there. So, I mean, Adren with a triple kill there and down to 4 health. A little bit scary.
Yeah, Doja needs to stop ADing with the MAC-10 because they've actually made it less precise a little bit. Tweak the numbers there.
Yeah.
So, Doja, bad habits. Stop. Go get an MP9 if you want to do that, or an MP7.
Who was it we saw the other day that was tabbing with the MAC-10, like really long range?
RPK.
Was it RPK? Yeah, it was RPK, you're right. That was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's like RPK. He takes the CZ and he makes it look like, you know, just any other bit, like a USP or something. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tappa, tappa, tappa. Tappa, tappa. Okay, right. So, now, well, actually, Hellraiser's up to 10 rounds now, so they only need 6 to take the win. And Titan, we're still waiting for that 19th round buy and what they're going to be capable of when it actually comes, when they get rifles on their side.
Yeah, that's what we want to see here. This is some free rounds almost for Hellraisers to maybe make it to 11-7. And right now, you can tell Hellraisers are playing super defensively. They are expecting Titan to try and come and look for them eventually, so they're just trying to play this safe and really far back on the map. Like this forward position from Apex, though. That's not at all bad.
And he's way up close. One thing that he might actually be able to catch them off guard here. There, he is so close to the main entrance. Kucher. Oh, there you go. Doesn't get any better than that. And then he's actually going to go for the spray battle, and he wins it as well with the help of Maniac. Doesn't make it out alive, though. Moo and Angel will hunt down the remaining members, but this is still a man advantage for Titan. 28 seconds left on this clock, and Hellraisers, they somehow need to find a way to get onto this bomb site.
Kenny reveals his position up there, but he's quickly going to be down the ladder again. This is a little bit scary. Angel did not spot the guy, but Maniac falls anyway. Moo was quick enough. 15 seconds and now it's a 2v1. RPK tries to come up, but Angel was shutting him down with a good headshot there. That was a scary round. Apex nearly stole that away from them. But now Titan are going to get a chance to get back in this. A lot of rifles, no AWPs though.
Exactly, and limited nades, although they can't afford the smokes, and a single Molotov on Maniac. But this, it doesn't get any better than that.
Wow.
Just, they line up. That's like a natural just mouse one. Like, he isn't even adjusting his aim.
It's the sort of kills you just wish you could get more of them, right?
Yeah. If it happened every round, Anders would be the best player in the world.
Without a doubt. Hellraisers setting up a little bit all over the place. Some people over by brown holes and leading into the B hallways up here. White holes sometimes also.
White holes are up by the restrooms. They've kind of like eliminated white holes. I guess this now counts as white holes.
They've got 2 boilers up there though. That's impressive. Yeah, let's just still call it white holes. Kucha setting up for a smoke. See, I'm guessing this is going to be the one that lands. Yeah, so this is going to land actually in the center train. They're going to do the triple smoke out here.
Get out.
That makes me really happy.
Get out. They've got all 3 there.
Yeah, they got all 3 of them. So simultaneously, let's see if this is going to work out or not.
Does he get it
Center
right?
train?
Oh,
yeah, he
works.
does. So the full wall, where's the last one? Did they miss one? Or they double smoked, I think, one of the positions. So there's an opening of RPK. He's supposed to be smoked towards this angle as well, but he picks up a kill, and he's still going to go down there. Adrian and Kucha picking up a couple. Existence will spray down on one. It's now a 2v3, and they could get the bomb plant down on the low ground. That's the whole point here. Existence trying to get up on the train. They can still win this. Existence now 1v3. He's going to pick up the 1 kill. And is very low on health as well. Goes down to Dosha. Nicely done by Hellraisers. And I'm sorry, I can't help but smile a little bit. That does make me happy.
That is perfect, dude. And it works. It works according to plan as well. If that other smoke had been there, RPK would have had 0 impact. Existence up on the bomb train. He wouldn't have been able to get anything done.
Now, some really kind people on Reddit and also in my Twitter feed were actually trying to explain to me that probably after a while, this exact strategy will be really easy to counter from a CT point of view because you'll know where to free fire and shoot through. I think that's definitely true.
Of course.
But that's how maps evolve, right?
Exactly.
So as of right now, it's probably a viable idea. Later on, maybe it won't be. But at least Hellraisers
like which strat isn't counterable that way, right? You know, like her.
Yeah, maybe. Pop flash down there. Doshi already picking off RPK, and Hellraisers now not that far away from a victory here. 4 rounds, and they will knock Titan out of this tournament. Oh, dear.
Maniac right now. Well, they're trying to rotate back around, but yeah, this is getting very dangerous for Titan. The pressure is definitely starting to mount, and they had such a big crowd of fans behind them as well. The pressure, that's the thing. It can be a double-edged sword.
It really can be. Flashbang on in. And another smoke there, just thrown from Pop Dog, just to try and put a little bit of pressure on the Titan team here. Kenny was pushed up really far. That would have been great if he could have stayed there and got a bit of information, maybe gone for a backstab eventually, but they found him out. Now it's a 3v5.
Now they're actually going to be able to get onto this B bomb site, it looks like. There's a man pushing up close, however. So Maniac going to try attempt to push through that smoke, but he's going to be caught by Doja. And Apex is now the man on a mission. He's got his CZ, he's got his Kevlar, but he's been spotted out. And he gets the shot onto Moo, but Moo just too damn quick.
I wonder how much money Titan got now. Actually, a lot. So I would almost like to see double. I was about to say double up or auto sniper. I think this is a really, really good idea.
Well, Apex the other day when we saw them play, he was going for the Scar 20, holding from connector into A main, right?
And that worked really well, didn't it?
And it did, yeah, exactly. So I'm just like, we could have seen that potentially. Existence could have gone for the Scar 20 as well, and he's actually used the weapon in the past. So that could have been a solid play there from him, but double op works just fine as well. Eventually counter out Moo. We'll see how that develops. But right now, Hellraisers, whole troop of them making their way up into the B site right now.
Really, really quick round coming out from them right here. Just maybe a little bit scary because there's only 2 people holding here for Titan. Great flashbang on over. Molotov goes down. Maniac actually really well played here. Just nice movement. Existence going to be picking off 1 kill on Dosia, and Maniac is moving closer. Bomb is being dropped right here. He gets the spray on 1. I think he caught them a little bit distracted then. Maniac staying alive for such a long time. Drops Kucha as well. Great round here from Titan. That's just a solid defense. RPK double and Maniac with the double. The fact that he makes it back to the ladder and sort of navigates it, even though he was like halfway flashed, still pretty important there.
Yeah, definitely. And he even had the incendiary down, though. I think he threw that on top of the train, so it might not have been as effective as he would have liked. Still, the fact that he actually manages to get out of dodge clearly not able to prevent that flash, basically. He was full flashed when he took that, well, this is going to come down into basically when he managed to catch the bomb planter, but before, he was full flashed from the initial flash that was thrown by Hellraisers through that window. So there you go. Hellraisers actually making use of the window for a flash and a smoke as well. So adjustments clearly have been made on the T side here for Hellraisers, no doubt about it.
This is definitely not over yet, but Titan are feeling the pressure at the moment. Let's see how far they can push it. Angel still trying to take a jump over and see if he can spot anyone back there. Still 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Titan haven't tried for much aggressive play either. I mean, with a double AWP setup, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it, but that's something else that they could have tried to develop. Moo, gonna go and set up for one more. Are they all gonna show up one more time?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
they're in the same positions. So let's see oh, Adrian. They don't actually go for a smoker. Yeah, Adrian, there it is. And he gets his out now.
Oh, one of them failed just a tiny bit. This time they get the middle one, and then the follow-up one to the other side bounces right down. So the one of them that's throwing it towards the
mid.
The left side is just going to be a little bit off here. But they're at least out into the site now. And Deixe will pick up the one kill here. RPK having a hard time trying to see if he can find his way around. The bomb goes down in front there. And the smokes are actually keeping them covered. So Curtiu not winning that spray battle there, but Apex will still go down. RPK with a return kill on Angel, and now 2v3 here. Titan with a great retake coming into it. Maniac is going to go down, but this is still working out. Adrian with some sick shots. Can't get the last one. And RPK with a kit here. And that was a great retake from Titan. Well played.
And Adrian with no idea that he was so close, it seems, because, yeah, I mean, heat of the battle, etc. But that was a position where, at that point, as soon as Adrian gets the last one and turns it into a 1v1, you'd think he'd start trying to play a bit more defensively there, trying to play for the bomb instead of trying to go for the theatrics. But he gets caught this time around, and Titan now, they get that chain round going, where they're able to now start to get things going their way. They've got a little bit of money to work with, but that's basically been spent on nades this round. The important bit is that they keep both of the ops, or, well, no, they don't keep both of the ops alive, obviously, but they do have enough money to buy the second op, so they saved one of them.
You gotta wonder what would happen if Curtiu had won that spray fight against Apex when he came around the train, if that could have turned the tide a little bit more.
I think that was the decisive kill, actually.
It could have been, but either way, definitely a sick retake from Titan. They really played that well, so a lot of credit for that. 9-13 here. We'll see. Move ready and waiting in case anyone does push aggressively. In Existence, look at where he's holding. He's on the train, looking in towards the lane up there, and so that's going to be hard to deal. That's a really hard angle to deal with. So
they kind of have to push up for that angle to work. Because we saw earlier, if they're at the back of the brown hall when they come around that corner, they don't get spotted. The heads, they don't go past.
Yeah, look at this. It's going to be the fake again, I think. Oh, they're actually holding further back. This is a different smoke that Curtiu is about to throw. Probably still going to land in a very similar position. So I think they're trying to fake an A push once again. I mean, it's almost worked twice, so maybe it'll be enough. But they already did this fake once, and Titan did bite.
They hear the rotation, though. They have a man pushed up close. That's Apex. So they're going to be hearing these words. Apex, once again, holding up close, gets the free kill onto Adrian. Not going to spot anymore. So it's going to come down to Existence now. Maniac trades 1 for 1, but Existence misses a shot. Incendiary onto that bomb is actually going to make it a little bit tricky, but it goes too far. So Doja's going to be able to get the bomb plant here. 2-on-3 scenario now for Hellraisers, and they're trying to find a shot that's going to bring it back in a long-range spray onto Existence. Takes a little bit too long, and Apex is going to be able to find the side ahead of Doja.
Curtiu now coming into it. They have to stop defusing. He gets the kill. That's a huge kill. Now Kenny, AWP in hand, 1v1 against Curtiu. Also has a Molotov here. He's going to click once, and he's going to try and hold it here. 2 second, 1 second. Curtiu, he's going to be too late, and Kenny will get the defuse. Ice cold there. That's like a nice round from Titan, but it barely wasn't working. That's so scary. Hellraisers, though, are they still going to be able to buy here? It seems like they will.
There we go. Now they start to change it up. Apex, he got dropped his Scar 20 by Kenny. Existence will have an M4 from Apex, and now we get back into the thing where, into the kind of plays that started to really lock things down for Titan when they played on Train the first time. Yeah. So Existence perhaps not feeling the op, so it's going to be Apex to take a crack at it. Hellraisers, though, still able to put together a healthy buy here. 4 AKs and the Tech 9. This should be enough for them to actually go for a big play. And it looks like this time there is not going to be much subtlety from them. They've got Adrian to be kind of like the cannon fodder to tell them where they're holding from. He's going to be the first man in, and there you go. Gets the running headshot onto Maniac. That's perfectly fine. Well done there, Adrian.
Deixe picking off Maniac, and Existence actually is going to go down after just the one kill. Adrian on just a mission with the Tech 9 here, and RPK is going to fall. Deixe, double kill of his own, and now it's all on Kenny. He clutched it last time with a pretty sick defuse, just holding it down. Not worried at all that Deixe was going to come pick him off. He gets a headshot on Deixe, and they have to hide once again here. They got to be careful that they don't let themselves get picked off. Kenny's going to give up on it, tries to run away. He's got to be... Yeah, Moo's not that far away. He can hear that run.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it. You can see Moo already repositioning himself. Is he going to be able to make it there in time? I think he's been spotted. So Kenny, they know now, and he's stuck. Now he's boxed in. Moo already holding that angle, but it looks like he should... No, he runs out into the open.
The reason that I think the reason he did that is because Moo was actually throwing an HE from the other side. So I think if he had stayed, he would have been grenaded. If he didn't move, well, if he moved, he would have run into Angel then. A little bit scary. 14-10. Titan. Their money is not looking great here, and they are actually going to force it up. They don't want to play for overtime. They want to see if they can stop them right here.
Oh, they have to. And this, I mean, they've had success with the T side, or I mean, the CT side before. They can do it again here. It's just been Hellraisers clearly just putting quite a bit of work into their T side. These rounds, I mean, just the basic nades, making all the difference from what we saw in the last time, where it was literally both of these teams just running at each other. T side was just like flash, flash, run onto the site, and hope you get the kills.
Yeah, we have to assume in a short while this map will develop a lot. Like there will be a lot of evolution going on in the map, but I guess just a couple of setups, but also just some good action, I think, in general from Hellraisers. I mean, their executes towards B have been really strong as well, and those have actually just been mostly flashbangs thrown over in. So they've got a good idea of what's going on here.
Oh, look at that! They're actually saying like, "Boo, you point here, man."
They're trying to teach him. That is so good.
That's where you need to aim.
Let's practice smokes mid-round.
Hey, look at this. This is perfect. All right, and Moo's going to be aiming at the one. Gets it over this time. All three looking like they're going to get in, and there you go. Oh, no, the far one gets messed up.
All right, just a little bit, but you know, they're trying to adjust here. Oh, God, they're still going to be in the site. Maybe they're going to realize there's a gap under there. Bomb is trying to be put down, and RPK will still fall. Curtiu and Angel to get 2 frags. And Titan, they didn't have the weaponry to try and stop this. Curtiu with a double kill. Maniac and Existence are left. Oh, man.
You realize what's going to happen now.
What's going to happen?
You're not making it out of this event alive. Existence is going to hunt you down when he figures out that these are actually the smokes from your videos and that you showed these to Hellraisers.
Oh, God. I'm going to have
Kenny is never going to forgive you.
I'm so sorry. I put them up for everyone, though.
Doesn't matter.
They're free.
Spent those 3 hours in there just buttering Hellraisers up.
Oh, God. Well, it's not over yet.
Can you carry that weight on your soul, Anders?
No, I can't. Especially because I've been rooting for Titan to win for such a long time now, I feel like. Oh, God.
Poor shame.
Yeah, it backfired. I wasn't expecting it. Not like this.
Well, it's not done yet.
No, it's not done yet.
I mean, Titan are perfectly capable of bringing it back, but right now Hellraisers have definitely got the bit between their teeth. They're looking to close this map out. They've got 5 tries to take this and get second seed going into the playoff bracket tomorrow. This is fantastic right now. I mean, just what having a play can actually do for you.
Pop flash in here, I think, to Apex. Yeah, that's a very basic, very cool idea. Something that should be used, I think, to exactly for this position. But not going to catch anyone. Obviously, Curtiu had been one step further up. That would have been a really interesting pop flash. And basic teamwork can still go a long way.
This is what information does for you guys.
Loving this position from Existence. I think that is probably going to be more popular than the one that's straight on the what used to be a ramp.
Yeah.
But the reason, because it's not a ramp anymore, you can't really find like the perfect headshot angle, which normally you used to be able to find. So they could only see like the top of your head, and you could see a lot more of them. That's a lot harder now at that B lane. Really? One more time?
There we go. I mean, if it works, they've got a man advantage now as well. If it works, why not? They know that Existence has got a scout. They know that this is a force buy, and they're getting it right this time. Barely. There we go. It works this time around. Perfect wall. All 3 smokes, and they're going to be able to walk up onto this site. Deixe takes out Kenny S. It's spinning out of control. 3 quick frags. Existence now rotating over from the B site, but he's wide open. They've already got the angle looking into connector as well. He's been spotted, and it just gets harder from here. 33 HP left, and it is the end down to 4, and he's going to roast alive. Oh my God.
Woo!
The second seed in this group. Titan on home
That's straight into